Hello, I'm Jack Hughes from Northern Film Orchestra. To help all composers this year, we've put together a short guide on how to approach scoring this year's competition clip Wing It and put yourself in the best position for success. This guide is by no means a list of judging criteria, but more so some general tips to help you get started and guide you on your way. Let's get into it. Our first tip for composers is to really focus on nailing the musical tone of your entry. This year's clip Wing It is a playful cartoon and has the spirit of classic cartoons such as Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. Film is light, it's fun and it's quite comical, so the music needs to in some way reflect these qualities. Now we all know what it's like when you're submitting music for a competition. You want to make a big impact, you want to stand out, but we think there can sometimes be a tendency to ignore the context of the picture. Remember, in the context of a light and playful animation, music that sounds too epic is going to be a bit out of place with the picture. As a film composer, it's essential that your music complements the picture and provokes the desired emotional response. So please keep this in mind when writing your entry. Now our clip doesn't feature any dialogue this time, except for a few playful vocalizations, but it does contain some incredible Foley and sound design, and so we want these elements to retain their maximum impact for the audience. Simply put, don't feel like you have to have music covering every second of the clip. Feel free to use passages with little music and let the sound effects have their moment. Our next tip concerns melodies. Now everyone loves a good melody, and this year's clip Wing It lends itself extremely well to music with a strong central melodic theme. So if you're struggling on where to start with your entry, you could begin with that lead melodic theme, which you can use to form the basis of your score. Now starting with a melody is great, because if you get it right, it can be the key that just unlocks the rest of your score. With an initial melody worked out, it can be easier to make progress with your clip, as you can use this melody in different areas as a kind of building block to piece together your music. Avoid simply looping or repeating sections, and instead try and give your score a sense that it's constantly evolving from scene to scene and it's got some kind of forward momentum. Our story follows a nice 3-act structure. We begin down on the ground in the barn as the characters tinker and toy with the plane. Next we're taking off and we're up in the air and there's excitement, there's danger and there's thrills. And then we come back down to earth in a nice soft landing and we see it home through the credits. So you can keep this narrative arc in mind as you're composing. Don't feel the need to submit as fast as possible. Submissions will be open for a month, so take as much time as you need within that. Just make sure you don't miss the closing. If you have a job or studies in the week, consider scheduling 30 minutes each evening to work on your entry, with maybe a little bit of extra time on the weekends. Now if possible, try and have your score fully developed with a few days to spare, so you can spend that final time just refining things and tidying it up before submission. Thank you for checking out this video, and we hope you found these tips to be useful. Obviously we can't cover everything here, but these are just some general themes that we've observed in past competitions. Best of luck to all taking part in this year's competition, and we'll see you at the finish line. And where you are able to, please consider donating to our fundraiser for In Place of War.